Hey folks, back again with another episode of Scream Bloody Music. I know it's been a while. It's already a lot of things going on, doing a lot of things, work being in the way of things. Thanks Walmart, appreciate it. But we are back today to talk about the new release from Robby Bloodshed, Dripping Red. This right here, this magnificent album, because this album is amazing. Probably one of the best albums that I've actually listened to this year, hands down. Definitely a really nice, nice and wonderful throwback to like a 70s synthy rock sound, kind of like the Doors in a way. So because you can get that whole vibe because he's been doing the Changeling. Actually, on the vinyl version, he did the Crystal Ship, which was fucking great. Um, but yeah, there was only 7 songs on the actual release. While the vinyl version features 10. There's actually surprisingly really good tracks on the vinyl version than anything else. Because to be fair, I'm really a big giant fan of the Long Lone Lane featuring Mr. Jim, which is available on this version, and stuff like that. But as a whole, I do enjoy the whole album. I have to say, Robby definitely knocked it out of the park again. I mean, seriously, like he really knocked it out of the park again, like always. Like this kid can do like no fucking wrong. I have every one of his releases. I know people don't like him for whatever reason, but um, I have to say, man, he's honestly a musical genius in every right. So, so on Bandcamp, the vinyl or the digital version, right there has finally dropped, um, and it's great. I like it. Um, I I like this version a lot better. To be fair, so if you get your hands on this version, do it. Um, because it's really good. But here, let's take a look at Dripping Red. Play a few tracks. Title tracks. Like he's done stuff like Queen-esque. And it's really cool to see him going for a 60s, 70s um, vibe of things. Vibe of things. Oops. More than anything with this album because here's Sirens, which was actually you can actually go to Robby's YouTube channel to watch the video for this because there's only one video for this album so far. Not sure if he's going to do more. There's actually two versions of that actually. The vinyl version has the what is deemed the single version. Be fair, there's probably differences, but I didn't see them or hear them. But it's whatever. Like, fucking shit's good. Like, I mean, seriously, like Robby is Robby, and having this be this being a vinyl release had me stoked. Like um, I jumped on it like right as or the day before that it was supposed to come out because it dropped early, and I jumped on it right away. But here's Phantoms. So, or what mains I should say, not phantoms. Dead by Noon, which we did talk about, I believe, in a previous episode. I have to say, I like this version of Dead by Noon almost as good as the other one, if not better. I don't know, there's something about this song in general and how, I don't know, how over the top actiony it seems. But yeah, it's a really enjoyable. Before you slip, Crystal Ship. The Crystal Ship, man. That I really, again, this album, because you can get it in multiple different formats. Well, I would say I shouldn't say multiple different formats. You can get vinyl, CD, digital. Plus, you can get really cool shirts with all these releases, which is pretty fucking cool. The Changeling that I mentioned that he did came with color variant CDs, which were actually pretty cool. I have two different versions. The normal green cover, and then I have, I can't remember the color variant that I have, but I know I have one. But Robby's just knocking it out again. I have to say, I can't even, like, this kid is just phenomenal. I still recommend to pick this up, the vinyl version. Get the vinyl. There's supposed to be color variants. I actually have the gray one. There's supposed to be another one, supposedly, or more. But there's only, it seems like there might be two. But I got the gray one, which can be seen online. But there's supposed to be some sort of green one, possibly others, depending on things, but still unsure completely. Because the first also 25 of these also included the art here on the back as a, I think, silkscreen print, if I stand corrected. But you know, seriously, Dripping Red, fantastic, like, throwback album. If you are a fan of 60s and 70s rock in any shape or form, or just kind of synthy, kind of, you know, different music, different sounding, well, rock, I guess, more or less, is what you can call it, I think. But I mean, seriously, this kid, man, this kid. But yeah, check out Robby Bloodshed. Go to all of his social medias and everything. Keep up with the man, because he is doing fucking amazing things all the time, and having such killer shows. And if you are in, or are on the East Coast, Upper East Coast, New York, New Jersey, and all that, and there is the Robby Bloodshed show, I recommend going for it. I've seen him twice, and I have to say, man, that kid could put out a killer show. So, but it's been another installment of Extreme Blood Music. I'll see you guys soon. Later.